welcome back to another episode of Not So Mid-Major, where we are going to be analyzing every single NHL team between now until NHL Draft Day. What picks do they keep? What picks did they give away? What players did they receive? What players did they give away? And this one, we're going to be analyzing the Washington Capitals, where we're going to see every single round. What did they do? What did they give away? What did they receive? If you do like these videos, please hit like, please hit subscribe. I know I'm a little bit behind, so we're probably going to be doing two different teams between now and like the next 2 or 3 days. And then we will go back to just a one team a day until NHL Draft Day, until I get caught up. And again, I'm very sorry about that. I'm surprised the amount of traffic that I've been getting with these different videos that I've been putting out. So I'm glad that you guys like it. Please hit subscribe in the meantime so you can stay alert until I post those videos. So now let's just talk about the Washington Capitals. This is probably going to be a very quick video because the Washington Capitals basically have all of their picks except for the 3rd and 6th round, but didn't gain any other picks that I know of. And to be honest, I'm looking at Cap Friendly, and this is what I saw recently, so I don't know if they did gain any other picks because of just different conditional draft picks that they were expected to receive, but this is what I saw so far, so we're just going to be analyzing 2 different picks that they gave away this year. So in the 3rd round, Washington Capitals made a trade with the Arizona Coyotes back on March 21st of 2022, where the Arizona Coyotes received a 2023 3rd round pick, but the Washington Capitals received Johan Larsson. So then, as always in all these different videos, we do break down the individual pieces. Well, Washington Capitals just receiving Johan Larsson at 50% of his contract salary. Johan Larsson was drafted by the Minnesota Wild in the 2nd round in 2010. He played with the Wild and then played a majority of his year with the Buffalo Sabres for 7 years, then played with the Arizona Coyotes and then the Washington Capitals. In total of his NHL career, 10 years, 488 games, 53 goals, 79 assists, 132 points, 720 hits. And honestly, in order to determine who's a winner and loser in these picks, we're going to have to figure out what did the Arizona Coyotes receive, and we're not going to know that until NHL Draft Day. And kind of similar with the 6th round, but there is a little bit different names. We do kind of see these pieces kind of being put together, but there was a trade with the Washington Capitals with the Seattle Kraken back on March 21st in 2022, where the Kraken received Daniel Sprong, a 2022 4th round pick, a 2023 6th round pick. Washington Capitals received Marcus Johansson at 50% of his contract salary. So now let's just break down the individual pieces. In 2022, the Seattle Kraken in the 4th round selected Cole Spicer, who so far for the University of Minnesota Duluth has played 32 games, 3 goals, 3 assists. So now let's talk about the other thing that the Seattle Kraken received. Daniel Sprong. He was drafted in the 2nd round in 2015 by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Played with them for 3 years, 42 games, 4 goals, 5 assists. He was then traded to the Anaheim Ducks in exchange for Marcus Pettersson. Played for the Anaheim Ducks for 2 years, 55 games, 15 goals, 6 assists. He was then traded to the Washington Capitals in exchange for Christian Djoos. He played for the Capitals for 2 years, 89 games, 21 goals, 13 assists. With the Seattle Kraken, also 2 years, played 82 games, 27 goals, 25 points. And now the last piece of this was actually involved in a ton of different trades over his career. Marcus Johansson, he was actually drafted in the 1st round in 2009 by the Washington Capitals. Originally played with the Capitals for 7 years, then went to the New Jersey Devils, then the Boston Bruins, and then the Buffalo Sabres, and then the Minnesota Wild, then to the Seattle Kraken, back to the Washington Capitals, back to the Minnesota Wild. And now a little bit fun fact history, that original trade between the Buffalo Sabres to the Minnesota Wild was actually a direct trade to get Eric Staal. And now how did Marcus Johansson go back to the Minnesota Wild? Well, that was a trade for a 3rd round pick in 2024. And Marcus Johansson's total NHL career has played 13 years, 833 games, 163 goals, 290 assists for a total of 453 points. And that is it for this video. I know that was a very interesting thing of Marcus Johansson. I didn't know that, and I hope you found that interesting. And if you do find these videos interesting, I hope you hit that like button. I hope you do hit subscribe, because I know I'm going to be having to catch up a little bit to post like 2 videos a day for the next like 2 or 3 different days, so I can catch up, so I can post a video a day until NHL draft day. But until then, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and until next time, please stay safe and please stay healthy.